Sean Strickland shocked the world at UFC 293 when he beat Israel Adesanya to become the new middleweight champion. Dana White called this fight the biggest upset in men's UFC history.
23 years when I'm looking at the internet and reading all the bullshit and all these people that think they know about fighting, and I'm not fucking sitting here acting like this is what I thought was going to happen here tonight. But what do I always say? Never judge a fight until it happens. You never know what the hell is going to happen in this batshit nutty sport. If you think about Australia, the two biggest upsets ever in the men's and women's division has happened in Australia.
Strickland dominated the scorecards, winning 4 rounds out of 5 from all 3 judges. Dana White told reporters that Israel Adesanya looked very slow, as if he was fighting in slow motion.
Israel looked like he was in slow motion. He looked like he couldn't get off. He looked like he was really stiff tonight. He looked very slow. Only Israel knows what's going on. Some days you wake up and it's just not there, man. You just don't, it's not there. He looked bone dry when he came out tonight, standing up really tall, looked very slow, looked like he couldn't get off at all. Even in the 5th round, when everybody knew he needed a knockout to win the fight, there was no sense of urgency to try to finish the fight. So I don't know if he's hurt, if he's, or he just, tonight's that night.
Alex Pereira, who helped prepare Strickland for Adesanya, tweeted, "I told you guys, but nobody believed me. Congrats, Strickland, you deserve it. Seems like my plans to go down one more time to middleweight has run out." Robert Whittaker tweeted as well. He said, "The division has movement. Congrats, Sean. Great fight. Can't wait for the future." And finally, Dricus du Plessis was shocked at the result. He tweeted, "Wow, did not see that coming. Makes no difference to me. The belt is coming home to South Africa." It seems that Dricus is calling for the next shot at the title, but it seems that Dana White has other plans. Dana told reporters that a rematch between Strickland and Adesanya makes sense.
No, I think you do the rematch, absolutely. I mean, the rematch is interesting. That could be the thing, too. When you think about you're going into the Pereira fight, such a big fight, and you've been in there with this guy so many times, and then you overlook Strickland. You come in and I don't know. I don't know the answers to these questions, but Israel does, and I'm looking forward to hearing it.
Sean Strickland was asked his thoughts about a potential rematch with Israel Adesanya. Sean Strickland explains that he doesn't get to pick who he fights, it's the UFC's decision, and he doesn't care who's next.
Dana says that they'd like to do the rematch. Is that something you're open to? I mean,
there's the thing, you guys. Well, I haven't learned anything about the UFC since when do you have a f***ing choice of who you fight? The UFC never comes up to you and says, "Hey, Sean, would you like to fight this guy? Would you like to fight this guy?" The UFC says, "Hey, you're fighting this guy, fight this guy." So at the end of the day, I'm the champion, so I can line him up, I'll knock him down or get knocked down.
Strickland revealed that his whole training camp was about wrestling and that the game plan was to wrestle Adesanya, and jokes that the UFC is probably regretting booking this fight now that he won the title.
I thought I was going to be leaving with a concussion, but I feel relatively fine other than a few, bumps and bruises. Yeah, no, I mean, the game plan was to wrestle, you guys. We wrestled all camp, but, when you're a little autistic, you just kind of do what you do. How did this ever get a belt? Who the let this happen, man? Hunter and Dana are probably like, this motherfucker. How the did we let this fucking retard get a belt? We f***ed up. Why did we agree to this? So many other options, and we let Sean Strickland fight Izzy. No, hey, sorry guys, man.
Israel Adesanya made an appearance at the post-fight press conference to give his thoughts on the fight with Sean Strickland. This would be the only thing Adesanya would say before quickly leaving the press conference.
I had a different plan for this, but again, life throws curveballs at you. Thank you. Win or lose, I wasn't going to say much anyway, but right now, I lost tonight to the better man on the night. I just want to go with people, be with people who care about me, my team, and they're waiting for me, so I'm going to do that. I want to go chill, have some breakfast, build my family, and yeah, till next time.
Adesanya's coach, Eugene Bareman, spoke to the media in his place. Eugene told reporters that he told the UFC to book the rematch as soon as possible.
I asked Mick if we could have the rematch next weekend. Whether he grants it, I'm not sure, but I'm just very confident that we can change the outcome of this fight with very minor adjustments. What I'm saying is we couldn't get Israel to enact our plan. There wasn't much cohesion in the corner. You have nights like this, and I think we can do the rematch tomorrow, and I think we can have a good night.
Manel Kape had a fight of the night performance when he beat Felipe dos Santos. Manel made it known he wants to fight Kai Kara-France next, and didn't hold back when talking about Kai's teammate Israel Adesanya. Manel and Israel had a heated exchange earlier in the week at the pre-fight press conference, so Manel was quite happy to see that Israel lost to Sean Strickland.
You know, karma is a bitch, because he told last time in last press conference to Strickland, if he pay attention on Alex Pereira, you know, I told him, hey, pay attention on your guy. Your business is against Strickland. And he was so focused on me, then focus on Strickland. Look what happened. Like I say, karma is a bitch. Congratulations to Strickland. We go home with 2 victories.